How's it going, y'all? Pug here, Rec for short, and welcome to the first video of my group Iron Man series. I thought, what better way to introduce new content to my YouTube channel with an idea that's already been done to death 1,000 times over. Unfortunately, I had a late start due to work, so my teammates are already gone, so we're about to go play the catch-up game. You guys are probably thinking, oh no, not another channel doing an Iron Man series. Well, don't worry, unlike those guys, I have no idea what I'm actually doing. If you'd like to follow my progress, please like this video. Alright, let's go ahead and get started. I'm just going to start my account how I do every league's account, by rushing Wintertodd as fast as possible, as soon as I figure out how to get this Iron Man armor. Both of my teammates are pushing for Wintertodd because we aren't in on the efficiency train. If you joined this series thinking that's what's going to happen, I've got some bad news for you. First things first, I'm going to pickpocket this man to level 5 for bakery stalls. That will be the food we use for Wintertodd, and this should also give me enough coins for a steel axe. As long as he doesn't keep whacking me like this. Alright guys, this is level 5 thieving. I'm just going to keep going until I have enough to visit Bob. Okay, after almost dying to the weakest NPC in the game, we'll just go buy an axe from Bob real quick and get started cutting down trees. 50 fire making is needed to go to Wintertodd, so that's what we're going for. I like to cut them right next to the general store. I'll show you guys where it is. It's really slow cutting down normal trees, but I like to light my fire starting at the building with a furnace. By the time I run out of logs, I'm back at the trees. The first levels are the worst, and it will be until we can start burning oak logs, but it's a grind we just have to do. Thankfully, you guys will have the power of YouTube editing and won't have to watch the grinds for these levels. Here is 15 fire making. I can now burn oak logs. I still need the woodcutting level for it, but it won't be much longer. Okay guys, after about 5 minutes, we finally got the woodcutting level. It's not that it takes a long time to get this level, but having to click individually on regular trees gets annoying after a while. Oak logs are much faster and not as click intensive. I just go back and forth between these two oak trees. Setting up for Wintertodd isn't really that difficult. I'm hoping to be there by the end of the day. And here we are with level 25 fire making. I'm going to try and speed up this process so you guys don't have to watch woodcutting the entire video. And congrats in chat for my two teammates already completing quests and agility levels. I'm going to go ahead and give them a call and see what exactly they're up to. Okay guys, now I normally use oak logs all the way to 50 because it's easy to get to and quick, but now that we have the Soul Wars minigame teleport, these teaks are not too far off. I think I'll try to cut these down for a bit and see how it goes. Cutting them down is a little slower than oaks, but I think that the increased fire making experience will make up for it. Okay, with this log, this will be 50 fire making. It was actually a little bit slower, but not as slow as Willow's, so don't do those. Finish this inventory, and then we gotta start worrying about getting food for Wintertodd. I'm just gonna use Count Check to teleport us to Barbarian Village. We're going to go ahead and get our stronghold security money. So I forgot to bring food before I teleported, so I'm just going to use these cooked meats and beer from the table, and hopefully that will be enough. Okay, first room is done. It's the easiest one, no problem. We're just going to move on down to the next floor. Okay, and here's the second one. This one is also free. Now this is where it starts to get a little tricky. I think this food will be more than enough though. I haven't had to use a single bit yet. Alright, this is... oh shit. Okay, click on the... fuck. That sucks. We died. Oh my god, we fucking died. I'm gonna have to walk all the way back. Hi, Death. Please stop talking. Just send me back, please. I'm so glad we decided not to do a hardcore group Iron Man, because that would have been an embarrassing reset. Thankfully, the teammates put some cakes in the group storage for me, so we're gonna go try this again. Alright, round 2, nasty bug. I'm going to grab my cooked meat and finish up the stronghold before my meat gets cooked again. Not sure why I got stuck on the door, but we made it to our grave. Now let's finish the rest of the level. We made it to the end with no more accidents, just one more floor to go. I was worried that this bottom floor would be the hardest one, but it was actually much easier than the third floor. Here is the final level of the stronghold, and now we get a choice. But there's only one choice for the boots. The right choice. So since I still had quite a bit of time before the end of the day, I decided to get my construction to level 20 before going into Wintertod. I'm just going to make some regular planks before doing Daddy's home, and that should give us a good head start. I'm also going to buy some nails and some cloth. I don't know if we need them for the quest, but if we don't, I know I'll use them for my construction training. As a side note, I'd just like to let you know that I'm a spacebar gamer. I have no idea what's going on in Gielinor except how to press down during dialogue. I'm definitely going to use the Quest Helper plugin for all the quests I do. Okay, and after talking with Old Man Yarlow, we're going to go ahead and rip up everything in this house and build him some new shit. Yeah, I forgot to bring a hammer. We're going to go back. Okay, round 2. Technically, it's round 3 because I ran all the way to the sawmill thinking I could just talk to him about the waxwood logs, but it turns out you actually have to build everything in here first and then grab them from this crate. Okay, we're finally done. Now let's go talk to his son and finish this quest. With Daddy's home done, we get level 8 construction and a crate full of supplies. I'm not sure how many planks I'll need for level 20 construction, but I'll make a couple of inventories and go for it. Okay, I think this is a good amount of planks. It's about 71 planks, plus the supplies from Daddy's home. I think this should be enough. I like keeping my house in Remington to be able to unnote my supplies with files. Okay y'all, here's level 15 construction. 5 more to go, but I think I'm gonna run out of planks. I don't think we have enough. Okay, yeah, so we didn't have enough planks, and I didn't want to have to walk all the way back to make more right now. So I'm gonna steal my cakes for Wintertod. We are getting so close, guys. I'm going to steal cakes until I'm around 42 thieving. I've always enjoyed thieving from bakery stalls. It's super fast, chill experience. And with that, this is level 15. I also started recording the game sounds, but if you guys think that's weird, be sure to let me know and I'll turn it back off. So I know I said I was going to steal cakes until level 42 thieving, but I needed some silk for quests as well as an achievement diary step, so I thought I'd grab a small stack for me and the boys. I grabbed a few extra just in case I miscounted how many we need for future quests. If I have any extra after, I'll probably just sell it to the silk trader for a little profit. Okay guys, here is level 42 thieving. I ended up stealing about 1,000 cakes, which is way more than I'll need for 99 fire making. I'm going to sell back a few of these silks so I can have a little bit of starting cash to get us to Wintertod. Oh man, I guess I should probably finish up construction too. Okay, we are back on the construction grind. I only made a few more inventories of planks, so I'm hoping this should be enough. I should probably really start counting my banked XP now. Y'all are not going to believe this. I ran out of nails for bookshelves. My god, my team is already at Wintertod. I'm so behind. I'm going to go buy some more right now. Finally, we hit level 20 construction. With all my screw-ups, this took way longer than I thought. But that's the sign of a true OSRS player. Bad planning and hopping from grind to grind. All that's left is to grab our Clue Hunter pieces and trek on down to Wintertod. It's actually been a little while, so I'm not sure where exactly to dig. I know the general area, so I'll keep looking until I find it. If I have to, I can always look on the wiki. Oh, here's the first piece. We are moving on to the next one. Here are the boots and gloves. At this point, I can just equip a fire staff and still have maximum protection, but I want the last piece. Y'all, I'm an absolute idiot and didn't realize I didn't have my recording started until just now. But in my inventory is the final piece. I have the full set equipped, so it's time to go to Wintertod. If you start your new account this way, Wintertod is one of those things you just have to get done. I'm hoping we get lucky enough to grab a Tome of Fire and some burnt pages. The pet would be super amazing, but not really that helpful for our grind, except to rub in the faces of main accounts pushing 200 mil with no pet. Thank you for joining me on this first episode. Next time we'll be doing Wintertod and getting this fire making up to level 99 so we can play the game. If you made it this far and enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe to see more updates as they come out. Also be sure to check out my Twitch. Tune in next time and I'll hope to see you there.